We will discuss today in this video about quadratics, and there are a few questions related to quadratics, like true-false questions and as well as MCQs based questions, and then we will see at the end long and short questions as well. So here the first question is the surface area of the sphere equal 4 pi r square. So it is a straight away formula, which is correct. And remember that this is a 3D shape. And if we are trying to find the area of surface area of hemisphere, that would be the half of 4 pi r square, which is 2 pi r square. So next, the length of AB, which is equal square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is also correct. When we have two coordinates and we are looking the distance between 2 points, we usually use this formula to work out the answer for those lengths. Next, we have this is we have minimum and maximum point, as we know all, when we have y is equal to x square, so and the value of a, which is it can be 1 or more than 1, so which is greater than 0, so we always have u shape. And whenever we have u shape, we will say that this is a minimum point, so it means this is correct. And if we have y is equal to negative x square, that means a is equal to -1, which means a less than 0. So we have n shape. And if we have n shape, that means exactly this point is the maximum point. So this is also correct. Next one is all about discriminant. And if you check carefully here, we generate discriminant with the help of quadratic formulas. And in quadratic formula, the inner part, like if you write x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So this part represent the discriminant, which help us to say the nature of the roots, like they are having different roots, or they are equal roots, or we have no real roots. It can be only if the discriminant is less than 0. So remember, if b square minus 4ac greater than 0, then two different roots, two different are distinct. Okay, both will work. Two different roots. If b square minus 4ac less than 0, then no real roots, or we can say that imaginary. B square minus 4ac if equal 0, so we have repeated roots or equal roots. Equal roots. So here in this case, b square minus 4ac greater than 0 shows the nature of the roots, no real roots. That means this is wrong, because when it is greater than 0, we have two different roots or distinct roots. I hope so you understand. Next, these are the key points will help you as well. Most of them the formulas. These are also. So here in this question, we will find the correct choices. So if we check the first one, kind of indices concept we will apply here. So if we check carefully, we can say that 3 power x is equal to 3 power minus 1. When the bases are same, we just compare the powers. So B part is the correct answer. Next one, for the function f of x is equal to x square minus 3x minus 4 when x is equal to 0. So if x is equal to 0, this gives us what? 0 minus 3 into 0 minus 4. That means minus 4. So C part is the correct answer. This is all about minimum point. Find the minimum point of the curve. So one completing square concept will help you also. If you have y is equal to x square minus 6x plus 8, I will try to use completing square concept. So the half of 6 is 3. We will add the square of 3 and subtract as well. So this gives me x minus 3 whole square minus 1. 3 3s are 9 plus 8 gives us 1. So for what value of x, this part would be 0, which means at x is equal to 3. So when you replace x is equal to 3, y would be minus 1. It means 3 minus 1 is our minimum point here. So it is a part. I hope so. You understand? Next, find the value of k for which the equation 4x squared plus kx plus 1 equals 0 has two equal roots. And remember, when we have two equal roots, so discriminant equals 0. That means here a is 4, b is equal to k, and c is equal to 1. That means b square minus 4ac equals 0. So b square is means k square 4a and c is 1 is equal to 0. So k square minus 16 equals 0. So k square is equal to 16. That means we have plus minus 4. So the first answer is correct. Value of k minus 4 and value of k plus 4 gives us two equal roots in this situation. Now we will solve few questions related to short and long questions based, and then here is the question number 3. Solve 2x plus 3x minus 2 less than 0. Remember that here function is decreasing because of this less than 0, and if I straight away consider this concept as an equation like 2x plus 3 equals 0 and x minus 2 equals 0. So 2x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to minus 3 over 2. And here x is equal to, so here x is equal to 2. This you can write more further like minus 1.5, and here x is equal to 2. Now we have 2 points, and remember that if we multiply 2x with x, we will get 2x square. It means our a value is greater than 0. That means we have u shape. If we have a line, so our shape must be like this way. And remember, the values which shows up or goes up like this part, and the other part which will represent positive, and the down part represent the negative, means decreasing and increasing concept. Now, a negative value, of course, we will consider here 1.5, and the other value is uh, 2, which is plus 2. Let's suppose it is here. As we know from the start of the question, our function is decreasing because it's less than 0. So for what value of x it becomes decreasing? It means for value of x less than 2 and the other value of x greater than minus 3 over 2. Because once you move on greater than, it means you are going down. Less than 2, it means we are going down. So we are having decreasing function. So I hope so you understand the idea how to say the answer of these roots or x. We move on next. Next question is again x squared plus 6x minus 7, but now it's greater than 0. So first of all, we will try to find out the x value by keeping as x squared plus 6x minus 7 equals 0. And remember that we have different ways to solve this equation or quadratic form. We have factorizing concept, completing, as well as quadratic formula. So I will think about first factorizing. If we check our product, that is minus 7x squared, and our sum is plus 6x. It means 6 and 1, 7 and 1 will work. 7 ones are 7 and 7 minus 1 6. But remember that 7 must be plus. Yes, x squared minus 1x plus 7x, and minus 7 equals 0. So first part x is common, x minus 1, and then second part 7 is common, so x minus 1. It means we have points x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 7. Now we have to show that either this x is equal to 1 is greater than or less than, or same as minus 7 represent what. Remember that again the value of a is here 1. That means greater than 0. It means we have U shape. So if we draw one line, so the second line will be like that. Of course, this is plus, plus, and decreasing function down. And if we check carefully, the values are x is equal to 1. So 1, of course, positive, and negative 7, which is here, negative 7. As our function shows, it's increasing. Okay, it means it must be plus. So for what value of x it would be plus, like x greater than 1 and x less than minus 7. These values will show us positive answers. If it moves further right, so it will go up. If it moves further left, it will go up. So in this situation you will get the positive answers or increasing way. So I hope so you understand what are the answers of these roots. Now we move on next. Right, question number 4, find the value of k for which the equation has two distinct roots. So it means discriminant must be greater than 0. But before moving on discriminant, we have to rearrange as well. X squared plus 8x plus 3 minus k. So it means a is 1, B is 8, and C equal 3 minus K. So our discriminant is B square minus 4AC, which is greater than 0. So B square is what? Means 8 square. For A is 1, C is 3 minus K, which gives us greater than 0. So 8 square gives us 64 minus 4 we can multiply inside. 4 3s are 12, minus minus plus 4k, which is greater than 0. So next step, 64 minus 12 gives us 52 plus 4k greater than 0. So 4k greater than, if we take 52 other side, it would be minus 52, and then k greater than minus 52 over 4, which gives me k greater than minus 13. So for discriminant b square minus 4 is greater than 0, we have the value of k, which is greater than minus 13. I hope so it is clear. So guys, next question is find the value of k for which the equation has, this one you have to check, have no real roots. This question will work for no real roots. So here the value of a is 3, b is 5, c equal k plus 1, and we are looking the discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac. For no real roots, it is less than 0. And then here the value of b is 5 squared minus 4a is 3, c is k plus 1. And next step, 25 minus 12 k plus 1. Next step, 25 minus 12k minus 12 less than 0, which gives me minus 12k. And then 25 minus 12 gives us 13. And then minus 12k less than minus 13. Next step, which is the last step, we are looking the value of k. We can say that k greater than 13 over 12. As remember, when we in inequality, when we remove minus from both sides, so the symbol, if less than, we change into greater than. So minus 1, you can multiply both side, and minus 1 here also. So then this becomes greater than, okay? So then you will get the answer k greater than 13 over 12. This will work. Next question is find the real values for the x, satisfy the following equation, which is x power 4. So in such condition, when the polynomial is greater than square value, so we try to suppose as let condition. For example, we can say that let y is equal x square, then y square equal x power 4. So in place of x power 4, we can suppose to say that it's y square minus 6y plus 5 is equal to 0. So that means after this, it's normal quadratic equation. So we can think about factorization concept as well as completing. So first of all, factorization. So our product is 5 and sum is 6. 3 and 2 will work for us. Or 5 and 1 will also work. 5 plus 1, 6. And we both must be negative. So it means y square minus 1y minus 5y plus 5 is equal to 0, which is equal y bracket open y minus 1 and 5 bracket open y minus 1. So it means we have y minus 1 as well as y minus 5 equals 0. So we have two answers. Y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 5. But as we are looking answer in x form, so we will go back in the start and where we substitute y as x squared. Now x squared is equal 1. By taking square root, we will get answer x is equal to plus minus 1. Same as here, y represent x squared, which is equal 5. So by taking square root, we have x is equal plus minus square root of 5. So these are the roots we are looking. The values of x can be possible. I hope so it is clear. Next question is the perimeter of rectangle is 15.3 centimeter and the area is 13.5. So this perimeter as well as area will work for us. Find the length of the sides of rectangle. So remember that if we have a rectangle, and in that rectangle the sides are, let's suppose, x and y. So the perimeter shows because all sides, opposite sides are equal. So the perimeter is basically 2x plus 2y, which is given as 15.8. And then if we take 2 common from all or divide by 2 throughout the equation, so it gives us x plus y is equal to 15.8 divided by 2 gives us 7.9. 7.9. This is equation 1. And then second equation we can make from the next part of the question, which is area. Area is 13.5. So multiply length into width. That gives us area. So which is 13.5. So by making subject from 1, like y is equal to what? So from here, so y equals 7.9 minus x, we can replace in 2. So 2 becomes, in place of y, I will say that 7.9 minus x is equal to 13.5. So multiply x inside, so 7.9x minus x squared equal 13.5. After rearranging, it would be x squared minus 7.9 x and plus 13.5 equals 0. So we have different way to find value of x. I will preferably to use quadratic. So here quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a means x equal b is here 7.9, which is already negative form. So we were supposed to say that 7.9 plus minus negative 7.9 whole squared minus 4a. A is 1 and c is 13.5 and over 2a. A is 1, of course. So x is equal to 7.9. If we simplify all which is inside the square root, it gives us plus minus 2.9 over 2, one time plus, one time minus 2.9 over 2, which gives us two answers. So one answer is 7.9 plus 2.9 divided by 2, which is equal 5.4. And second answer is 7.9 minus 2.9. It gives us 2.5. So when 5.4, what is the value of y? Y is equal to 7.9 minus 5.4. So 7.9 minus 5.4, which is equal 2.5. So in this way, you can find the other value else. I hope so it is clear. Solving quadratic equation or quadratic formula. So give your answer to two decimal places. So again, quadratic formula will work for us. X is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. So here a is 5 and b equals 7 and c equal minus 2. So x is equal to minus 7 plus minus 7 square minus 4a is 5 and minus 2 over 2a. So which is equal x is equal minus 7 plus minus. So here inside square root of 49 minus minus plus 5 4s are 20, 20 multiplied by 4, 2, 40 over 10. So x is equal to minus 7 plus square root of 89 over 10 and one time minus 7 minus square root of 89 over 10. So we have two answers. We can check as well. Minus 7 plus square root of 89 gives us what? Divide by 10. It is 0.24 because as we are looking two decimal places and the second answer is, so this is negative minus 1.64. I hope so it is clear. Thank you for watching.